Man, I'm not that slow, actually. That's not bad. Grab a seat. Hey, this, I've talked to a bunch of customers that have been using workflow, and I was just amazed coming to your office to understand how you're using this technology. So first of all, tell me what SI International does so we get a little bit of a background.
Well, it's one of those things, if I tell you, I gotta kill you type of thing.
Yeah, no problem.
But
gotta catch me first.
That can be difficult.
Yeah, you've seen the wheels I got on there.
Not. But SI is a federal IT contractor.
Yeah.
We do a lot of, almost all of our businesses with the military, Department of Defense, and we call it mission critical stuff. Our credo is rapid response, rapid.
Right. So you're providing IT infrastructure for multiple government agencies and outsourcing work. And tell me how workflow kind of plays into that and how you've been able to use this solution that we've got in our portfolio to solve those problems.
Well, really, we're, like I said, we build business processes for the federal government, and we're SI is a partner of a workflow solution provider.
Yeah.
Not Symantec, but a different one. We use workflow solution internally.
So even though you have licenses for another technology, you're using our workflow technology to build your own internal process.
Correct. And that's key. And the reason we do that is because the product is so agile. Like we just saw, you can build workflows and change workflows almost on the fly.
Yeah.
And that allows us and the company as a whole to be really, really responsive and really more agile and respond to not only the business needs, but what the customer needs as well.
It was really cool when I went to your office. You saw Steve on the video. He's the head of the help desk stuff, and he's basically come to you and said, "Look, we keep on getting the same damn phone call over and over again. And guys, IT guys don't like to answer the same question over and over again. But you were able to take that information, the problem, and pass it over to an architecture group that essentially gave you this piece of paper about the size of this desk, as I recall." That outlined the process, and then it was your job to take that big sheet of paper and make it real.
Yeah, we call them our enterprise architects, and it's a really cool group. We got to see they get to play war games.
Yeah.
Little bombs dropping and
that's
flying
cool.
around. But not only do they do that, but they design processes for the business as well.
Right.
And it's really a benefit for us because they'll go to IT or they'll go to human resources and sit down with them and model the process before and show all the disconnects and sending approvals to the same people 5 times over. And then they'll fix the process, and we're able to go to upper management and show them here's the before and here's the after. Yeah. And not only that, but this workflow doesn't take 6 weeks or 6 months to build.
Yeah.
We can build it in a week.
Yeah, and that's a cool really part of it. In fact, you made a bet with your CIO that you could do what is normally a pretty complex process of license compliance management pretty quickly.
Right, we're a TMS customer. You know what Chipotle is, right?
Yeah,
you know that.
It's a burrito place. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we love that. Our IT group, we love that place. So we're always looking for ways to get free Chipotles.
Yeah.
But what we did is we're a TMS customer, so our trip process with Microsoft has always been a pain point for us.
Yeah.
We bought TMS, and this is the first year that we're able to use Altiris and the asset management suite, the contracts, and the application metering.
Yeah.
And so I made a bet with our CIO trying to get free lunch.
Yeah.
That we could do the true up in half an hour. Yeah. And needless to say, we're eating pretty well.
Is that right? So a half hour you're able to, with all the information that you have in the CMDB, create a report that shows you whether you're in compliance with some big company and to determine whether you could harvest some of those licenses for
Right, and not only that, we were able to, in that report, we're able to see how often the applications are being used.
Yeah.
And we're able to see who's using them, so we can charge the business units, the way our pricing set up, IT doesn't pay for all the licenses, we spread it out. But with Altiris, we're able to see who's using the machine, which department they're in. And I'm able to give the CIO a report that says, there's 50 in this business unit.
Right, so you can charge us back and actually
you can charge them back.
Yeah. That's pretty. Now, the one final thing, you mentioned that I know you were an active participant in the beta program for Workflow Solution, and those guys are crazy responsive. I mean,
yeah, I think I call them squirrels or monkeys.
Yeah, monkeys.
Because I don't got the monkey sound, dude.
Yeah, no monkey sounds. All right,
no monkey sounds. Squirrel sound. But Yeah, it was amazing during the beta process. We'd find bugs or we'd request features, and they would turn around and if it was something really important, it's like you'd have a build the next day type of thing, or within a very short time frame, and you can make a request and they turn that request into a component within workflow solution.
And that's a fantastic. That's the type of application you guys have. And
it's like one of the first things you do as an IT guy. It's like you've been testing something, and then when you get the final product, you go look for those things that you were testing that you had requested, and sure enough, they're all in there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, that's good to hear. And you'll have a chance again. We'll see Carl and Heath here at the show. We'll get a chance to go to some of those breakout sessions. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Lalick from SI International. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. Great job.